Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another radio controlled journey. Today we're going to be completing the electronics on the WPL C-44KM. I do have everything you need laid out, starting from the transmitter, LiPo battery, speed controller, receiver, steering servo, shift servo. The transmission's laid out, and I have the soldering iron plugged up, ready to go with some solder. We're going to go ahead and get all the connectors on the motor, on the winch, and we're going to go from there. Okay, I noticed right off the bat that the winch comes in a little plastic kit that gets built around it. So you're not just looking at the gear reduction assembly mounted to the bumper. So we're going to get everything soldered up first, and then we'll go ahead and start plugging stuff in to the receiver. And I do have double-sided sticky tape already on the steering servo. I've had decent luck with that. I do scratch the surface a little bit, and this is the 3M double-sided sticky tape. So if you guys want to glue it or screw a brace across the top, whatever works best for you. And that is the horn that I used. It's the biggest one that the kit comes with. Alright, to start off with, we're going to do the motor with the capacitor on there. I already have it hooked around. Now all I need to do is brush a little flux. Next is the wire. Of course, it is a female JST. They have a little red mark for you. So your red's going to go there and your black's going to go there. Alright, so that's what she should look like when she's done. She's ready to plug up. Next is going to be the winch. We have small little connectors right there. You can see on the right is a positive, which means on the left will be the negative. And then the supplied power wire to the winch. Now, I'm not sure if you've ever ran a winch before, but it is going to need a controller. because that's what you need. You need control. You have to control what direction, and then you have to control the speed in that direction. And if you're wondering what that looks like, it looks like this. This is the inside of a servo. All I did was unplug the motor and solder the motor leads to another motor, took the potentiometer, stuck it in the middle, glued it, and then that way when you plug this into your receiver, you have full control, forward, back, and speed with the winch, instead of buying another speed controller. Now this was a multiple rocket launcher system I was going to make, belt driven, and I just never got around to it because I have so many builds. I posted it a long time ago. This does turn. I just don't have the control I really want. I was going to switch it over to gear operated. Alright, this is what it looks like when it's done. I had to do it off camera because it's so tiny. And like I said, if you plug this into the battery on the receiver, you will get 5 volts going to it, but you won't be able to control it. Alright, now the winch assembly can be a little confusing. You have the rollers with the mounting screws. You have these plastic bits. Of course you have your string, which I might replace this with spider wire, fishing string, and your hook is in there. Then of course your winch. Alright, so first off, see that little square? This is gonna slide right in there just like that. You take this piece, it's like a motor cover. There's little holes, and then there's little prongs in there as well that will fit perfectly over that. Then you have a little slot right there showing some gears. It's a little exposed, more than I would want it to. And that's going to cover it up just a little bit. You put your spindle on. Then the end of the spindle. And then there's kind of only one little and then you have this piece. There's kind of only one place for it to go. And now your long screws are going to go in, then you're going to put your roller on, and then tighten the screw up in the back. So your back is exposed. Then they have this little piece. It's a little difficult to snap in, but it has a tight little fitting. Once you get it in its home, and I see where there's a hole. Now I see where there's a hole to poke your wire through, but I'll probably just trim a little notch right there so I can slide my wires over into that hole. Alright, wanted to show you the 2-speed working. Alright, you guys, hopefully you like that little teaser video. I'll definitely get it on the rocks as soon as possible, try to get a good trail run. By then the winch will be hooked up. So thank you guys very much for watching, and much more to come.